I think we're live. We're live. It says you are live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel, and it's Sunday night, which means it's time for the Blind and the Special, and it's the Special's turn to be sick.
I'm going to go till the triple shot of NyQuil I just came takes over.
The triple shot of NyQuil you just came.
So you ain't got that much time left.
Wow, I'm glad this channel is restricted.
Stop mocking me!
Well, not restricted, but marked not for children. That is what I should
Put me
say.
through to the Pentagon!
Okay.
Let's see. Gunfox is here. Costin is here. Rolling Bear is here. Glad to have you guys here.
Gunfox, I picked the least depressing of the stories you sent me. 13-year-old girl gets killed. You want to send me that shit for a Sunday night? Jesus.
Oh, protecting the fucking infant? Yeah. No, thank you.
See, we don't need that right now. We want happy, go happy. Speaking of goes, the GoFundMe. Anybody that wants to, please go contribute.
Or if you also if you want to, and if you decide to contribute to Streamlabs instead, please yell in chat, yo idiot, check your Streamlabs, because for some reason PayPal does not notify me anymore, even though I have the notifications.
That's because
turned on.
You ready for my theory on that? I think PayPal's about to pull out of Streamlabs.
Really?
Yep. Something just tells me that they're about to get booted off next.
Oh, goody.
Because Streamlabs contributes to the alt-right. That's why.
What the fuck? Do I have to get a Cash App now or something?
Or a Venmo. Or crypto. Crypto's a theory I've actually had. I've been up and down about the crypto thing.
Costin says it's good to know that Pink Hollow is probably located behind the mic, where we do not have to see his ugly mug.
It's the balding head I don't want anybody to see.
Diesel Dave says, what the fuck is this? This, Diesel Dave, is your first Blind and Special.
Diesel Dave's never been on the show?
No, Diesel Dave is a new watcher since I've started, since I came into the Lords of the Night server.
We shouldn't come into those places.
By the way, guys.
That's a messy thing.
By the way, guys, if y'all could pop the link,
go share the stream
into Discord shill sections, because Discord updated and I can't.
Yeah, Discord sucks now for her. And yeah.
I come bearing a gift. I'll give you a hint. It's in my diaper, and it's not a toaster.
That's pretty much how they feel right now.
Are we gonna get struck for that?
I don't know. I don't know, because it's off of a sound pad, but it's not off of a sound pad, and it's going through a shitty 4-bit speaker.
It sounds actually pretty good.
Really? Oh.
It doesn't sound like it's coming. You can tell that it's not coming through the computer, but it sounds pretty good for a keychain sitting underneath a microphone.
Put me through to the Pentagon!
Wait, what's this one?
Who the hell do you think you are?
That one should really get used a lot.
You shall rue this day. Now go on! Start ruing!
That one too, and then...
Damn you, vile woman!
I wish it would do the whole one. Damn you, vile woman! Your uppums will come. I wish that would have that.
Uppins.
Uppins.
Not uppums.
Uppums. I'll shove them up in there if you don't stop that.
3 likes. What the fuck, says Diesel Dave.
How do people have likes on this thing? Why do people don't like this? Don't like this.
Shut
dribble.
up. Shut up.
Dribble.
Shut up.
Dribble. Yeah, that's it.
Drivel.
I come bearing a gift.
No, that's not the
You
one.
shall rue this day.
No, that's not the one.
Stop it.
Hell do you
That's
think
not
you
it.
are? Put me through to the Pentagon.
Damn it!
Just go away. Stop that.
You want to do the show by yourself? Because I'll go.
No, but retweeted. Thank you, Grillin.
Cut it out.
Huh?
Cut it out.
Cut what out?
Cut it out.
You cut it
Just
out.
cut it out.
What am I doing?
I don't know. What are we doing?
I'm reading chat.
Are you
You're
reading
telling
chat?
me to cut it out.
You sure?
Holy fuck.
I warned you. I said.
And I asked you if you wanted, if you were sure you wanted to do this, I could do it on my own.
I am perfectly. compatible with doing this.
I'm sure you are.
I am. I think I might be. I will be fine.
Well, I am not.
People might actually enjoy it.
I am not high enough for this.
Which, well, I'm not high off of this green. I'm off of the red drink.
Just smack him.
That won't work.
That's a $5 donation per smack. Thank you.
Shouldn't really do that
No.
with that shirt, dear, because, like I said, it might not be a good idea.
Anyway, we have a bunch of stories to read, and I need drugs. Oh my god. And I may just take a capsule with a shot of rum.
All right, let's stop before people think we're insaner.
Insaner.
Insaner, because we are wonderful people.
Just read the
Why
stories.
should I read some more stories? I don't want to read about Wexit. Let's read about Wexit. Wexit. What stupid. Who the fuck came up with that title?
Somebody who can't be original at all. I don't know. I know. We'll just take the bruh out of it.
So, okay. So just to update people that aren't aware of what Wexit is, Western Canada, mainly Alberta.
Ugh.
What?
Swallowing those dry is not fun.
Yeah, you sure you want to dry? You're gonna do that straight from the bottle?
Yep.
We should do it in front of the camera. The people will want to see that. By the way, that is not a clean shirt.
I just pulled it out of my dresser. I just fucking
Yes,
washed
but that's
it.
one of my old shirts, and it's an old work shirt.
It's not.
Yes, that is my Puerto Rican. That's my Puerto
And that's-
Vallarta fishing
That's
shirt.
the one that you put on once and
And
went,
it's
this
got a
doesn't
stain.
fit.
It's got a resin stain there, and a grease stain there, and a grease. It's got grease stains all over it.
That's right. I'm being a pirate. Yo ho ho.
Why don't you just put it on your desk, silly butt?
Because it's almost gone anyway.
All right. Sit down, drunken lady.
Read about Wexit.
You can always just ask me to hand you. Walk around me to get to the stuff.
You would have to get up anyways.
I have to stand. That's it. Look. Up, down. Right there.
You're too drunk.
Not yet.
Anyway.
All right. So Wexit. These wonderful individuals out west think that they can control Canada. A Western separatist party will be running candidates not just federally but provincially in 4 provinces as well. Attendees at Saturday's rally in Calgary heard. Guess what? It won't work. That's what the Bloc does. We put separatists, we put the Bloc party in multiple places. We think we can have party seats. Hey, guess what? The NDP, we shit on you, huh?
Hi, Fury Kitten.
Leader Peter Downing said he plans to Leader Peter, yes, that's the word. Leader Peter Downing said he plans to run federal candidates under the name Wexit. Really? The Wascally Wabbits from Wexit?
They're actually going with the Wexit party.
They're going with Wexit Canada and provincial candidates in BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. Gee,
Oh boy.
shocking. With the hope of holding future referendums on separation in those provinces. That ain't gonna work.
Wait, so you want to cut the whole 4?
So this has gone from just Alberta, just a little group, to we're going to take the whole of Western Canada and put our own people in place. Good luck. You're done. Sit down, have a seat. People are just grumbling. This is just grumblings of post-election bullshit. You people need to just sit down, relax. Now, this is my favorite. I scanned through this, and this came from Costin. I think it came from Costin. Did it come from? Yeah, it came from Costin, and it's true.
Did, yeah.
This following line: we're gonna build our pipeline, and Quebec is gonna pay for it. See, what happened was, I think it was last week or the week before, Blanchette, the leader of the Bloc Québécois, came out and said, we do not want to support the Wexit movement. We don't support you. And the hillbillies out west went, oh, we ain't gonna like that.
You know when you're fucking separatism up when Quebec goes,
We will not help
we
you.
do not think you are doing something that is a smart idea.
We do not like you. We do not like to separate. We do not want you to do that. We want to have a separate Quebec, but hey,
Fuck
we
you.
came up with the
Separatism
idea.
was our idea. You are doing it very badly. We will not support you.
Elections Canada confirmed it has received the Wascally Wexit's application to be. That's what I'm going to call it. I can't help it now. That's now stuck. That is. I'm sorry. You idiots came up with the term Wexit.
Yep.
So now you're the Wascally Wexiters. You're the Wascally Wexiteers. There we go.
Be very, very quiet.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting wabbits on the Wexit Plains. Oh, fuck. The Wexiteers. Oh, they had a speech impediment. They might need some therapy. Around 750 people gathered in Notre Dame High School's gymnasium for Saturday's Wexit rally. Volunteers hawked merchandise like red baseball caps with slogans, "Make Alberta Great Again."
Are you
Oh,
serious?
this is what I mean.
You guys can't even come up with
And oh wait. Rednexit.
That's terrible. If that's yours, go away.
No, that's actually what it says. And Rednexit from a table at the back of the room as attendees filed in. Was this at a bar?
No, a high school, it said.
Was there a bar at this high school? It's Alberta.
You're welcome, Pink Hollows and stuff you are.
This is funny. Costin, I hope you appreciate the laughter you have given me tonight. Downing's push for Alberta separatism first gained attention with a February billboard campaign, but the Wascally Wexits, a portmanteau of Western exit. What the
Portmanteau.
What's a portmanteau? Could they just say a fucked up name for Western exit? Or a knockoff of the British, because you guys are
A knockoff of both British and American.
oh.
Because literally, Make Alberta Great Again is mega.
Really? I
They
could not
can't-
tell.
They can't even change mega. They just
So
have to
wait. So
steal
what
it.
did they say? They said something about hatred from the East. This kind of shit is how you get this hatred from the East. And you 750 people. Where are this 500,000? I've heard these numbers, these gigantic numbers, but you can only rally 750 people at one high school. So this sounds like it's a gigantic roar from a teeny tiny ant.
Was Alberta ever great?
You are
Such very
you are the
good-
screaming caterpillars of Canada.
You're sexually attracted to fire. Maybe God wants you to die.
You shouldn't say that on YouTube, dear. The rally was the group's second major event in Alberta since the election. The first held at Edmonton Scouting Boogie Dance Hall. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not Scouting. It's Edmonton's Boot Scouting Boogie Dance Hall 2 weeks ago.
Boot, scoot, boogie.
This is the one that I think they said had a capacity of 500 and it exceeded the capacity, which I bet you was the 250 people that were left over were outside, and this is everybody. The rally was the Downing said he plans to hold more rallies later this month in Alberta and across Saskatchewan in the new year. First time Wexit rally attendee Garrett Roberts said he's interested in the idea of separation because he doesn't feel his voice as an Albertan is being heard in Ottawa. Nobody's are anywhere in Canada. You really special people. We're also just sort of concerned a little bit knowing that our province
Wait.
could have I read it as it is
They're
written.
sort of concerned a little bit.
I may be drunk off NyQuil, but I read that as it is written.
They're-
We're also just sort of concerned a little bit knowing that our province could erupt into something that we don't know what it is, and we really just want to gather all the information, don't you know?
Hi, I'm Rambling Joe Biden, the Canadian version.
Had to see for ourselves, wanted to see the people who are leading the movement up close and in person just to see if they're real people and if there's any motivations, what their energy's like.
In a roundabout fashion, don't you know?
Oh. You know, that shirt's kind of a direct threat to Trudeau. I'm sorry. I hate the prick, but you can't have a shirt that has a noose hanging from a tree that says, hey, come west, Trudeau. That's kind of a threat. Attendee Nicole Ramika said the idea of a new country, a new constitution is exciting. Too bad you can't do that. It's not exactly allowed. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. What? But we could be creating something new, something different, a whole new society, a whole new world.
I knew that was coming.
That was in there. Brand new place.
Hey, that's enough.
I never
Stop
knew. Well, I got the song in my head now.
I don't care.
It's like Cartman with "Come Sail Away."
Oh my god, these guys are worse than fucking rednecks. This is kind of fun.
Downing ran federally with the Christian Heritage Party. People, pay attention to your party leaders. Downing ran federally with the Christian Heritage Party in 2015. He said he's since been involved with Federal Conservative Party Board and as a campaign manager with the former provincial Wild Rose Party. And he said he's currently a member of the United Conservative Party. Shocking. Before that, he was an RCMP officer who was suspended for uttering threats against his ex-wife. Shocking. Downing has said the judge made a mistake in finding against him for uttering threats, and he said he left the force with a clean record. I'm sure he did. And that's not a shot at all RCMP. That's just, I kind of figured that much about this guy.
Who cares about Canada, Diesel Dave? Well, you know.
We do.
We do.
The party has been accused of allowing conspiracy theories or harmful rhetoric to circulate online. Plus, you Yanks have got it all wrong down there, and it's really funny where we have to correct you on a whole bunch of shit.
Not to mention, look at the Democratic Party, your state, your country. I don't think y'all should be talking right now.
Compare the rest of Canada to BC and Yaniv is we're going to start comparing the U.S. to California and just saying, all of y'all are from California.
Yeah.
Y'all are just like that. Yeah, y'all are a bunch of dope smoking hippies that don't know your ass from a hole in the ground and shit in your streets. I could say that, but fuck, that's just a dick move. Stop it with us. The party has been accused of allowing conspiracy theories or other harmful rhetoric to circulate online. On social media, Dowling has railed against crybaby liberal reporters, communist creeps, and bums in Eastern Canada, and beta males. Okay, boomer. Oh, fuck. This is the leader.
What does he look like?
Sargon, bit with a shaved head. Everything you would think of. It's just, yeah. Another speaker, Craig Chandler, with the Progressive Group for Independent Business, plans to bring some of the sentiments represented to rally to municipal politics. That's all, folks. Organization, yada, yada, 12 months, blah, blah, blah. Chandler plans to run on Ward 12. Who gives a shit? Stepped down from the Progressive Conservative Party's board after accusing Earl's Restaurant of supporting terrorism by purchasing beef from a company that also offers halal meat for Muslim customers.
Okay, you're crazy.
In 2007, Chandler was forced to apologize as part of a Canadian Human Rights Commission settlement for anti-gay comments. He was rejected as running as candidate for the PCs that same year.
You're okay.
So the whole racist redneck thing is kind of coming out in you guys right now.
So because somebody's taking advantage of capitalism and selling both non-halal and halal
No, he
products.
was buying all of his meats he was purchasing from a halal
Yes, but they called company was...
He was purchasing from a company that sold both halal and non-halal meat.
And he called the company that was selling that meat terrorists because
he called the restaurant that was buying the meat.
Oh.
Listen to the line. In 2016, he stepped down from the Conservative Party's board after accusing Earl's Restaurant of supporting terrorism by purchasing beef from a company that also offers halal meat for Muslim customers.
So, yeah, it sounds like he's saying that the restaurant and the company are terrorists because,
Yes.
like, he's accusing both of them
Yes.
of being terrorists.
Yes. There it is. Craig Chandler quits Alberta PC board after Earl supports terrorism comment. That's what it was. So, yeah. So, he's a dick.
Well done, guys.
So, you guys enjoy that and have fun. Man who opened... This one came from Gunfox. This is the least saddest one.
I found a funny one from I found a couple from Gunfox
excuse
that
me.
aren't sad.
Oh. All right. Let's see here. Man opened fire on school bus, sentenced to 7 years.
That's it.
Yep. Kenneth Lilly, 32, of St. Paul, Minnesota, was... we should send this to P-Dog. Oh, that's better. Sorry. Kenneth Lilly, 32, of St. Paul, was sentenced to 86 months for first-degree assault, and they were seeking 96 months.
I love how they put it in months, so it sounds better.
Yeah. But look at this guy. Look at this guy. So pale, so white, so mom's basement. He pleaded guilty to 1 count of first-degree assault for shooting 5 times at a school bus, which ultimately grazed the head of a school bus driver and wounded his left arm. Oh, lucky he didn't shoot a kid.
No kidding.
School bus driver Benson was trying to merge onto I-35 near Chicago Avenue during a snowstorm. The bus scraped Lilly's black sedan. Oh, really? Oh, it's just road rage. Pulled out his 9mm. He carries as a security guard and shot 5 rounds into the bus windshield.
Yeah, because that's what you do when a school bus, even if a school bus does something, that's what you do when you see a busload of kids. You just pull out your gun and you start
It
shooting.
was a short bus, too. It wasn't even a big school bus. It was a short bus.
Oh,
so it was even lower, and there was 1 girl on it. She was not harmed.
Good.
Oh, excuse me, people. I'm sorry. But it's impossible to get to the cough button on this thing.
Yeah, it is. Especially if you're in a different browser.
Next. Oh, here you go. One for you guys. Biden says he won't legalize marijuana because it may be a gateway drug. Excuse me for a second. Blind, talk for a second. Blah, 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 blah,
That
blah,
is
blah.
absolute crap.
Why?
And when he's done,
Let's see here. Come on. Hello. There we go.
then I will be done. Or when he's done that, it'll be my turn. Because
Okay.
when somebody says that's a gateway drug, it makes me want to spark up.
That's why I'm doing it. Former Vice President Joe Biden defended his reasoning to not legalize marijuana on a federal level if elected president, saying there is not enough evidence as to whether or not it is a gateway drug.
Yes, there is.
And it also makes blacks rape little girls, and it makes everybody crazy.
And I shouldn't have said what I said earlier.
No, that's actually from Reefer Madness. That is a direct quote from
I
Reefer
know
Madness.
it is, but
I can say that because it's a direct quote from Reefer Madness. And everyone knows that. And that's why Biden does it, because he still lives in that era. And what the fuck is with all this crap? Pop-ups after pop-ups after pop-ups
at
after
least
pop-ups.
voiceover's not on.
Well, these were like full window things. These are things I haven't seen since like the days of GeoCities and Windows Explorer. Fuck off! Speaking at a town hall in Las Vegas on Saturday, the 2020 Democratic presidential candidate said whether the U.S. should legalize cannabis on a federal level is still up to debate as far as he is concerned. Can't do a Biden. Can I do a Biden?
Nobody
I do a
can
Rain
do a
Man.
Biden.
The truth now.
Nobody can do Biden except Biden.
Well, that's just yeah, it's true. I haven't had enough. I haven't sniffed enough children. The truth of the matter is there's not nearly enough space, not enough evidence that has been acquired as to whether or not it is a gateway drug. I've been smoking weed for 20 years, and no, it is not a gateway drug, you fucking tool. Maybe you should smoke some. It might help with your brain. It's a debate. And I want a lot more laughing, a lot more before I legalize it nationally. Oh, fuck off with this crap. Oh, I didn't even click on it. Just have to mouse over the fucking thing, and it does that. And the fucked up thing is the closed for the pop-up window. Oh, I want to punch the Hill brothers in the face right now so bad. The what are their names? They keep getting kicked off of Twitter. Those two idiots. See, watch. If I close this.
Why is it talking to me?
There, got it. What's talking to you? Did you hear Biden?
No, some chicky poo.
What's talking?
It's not talking anymore.
Okay, good. That was because there was a news pop-up that came up. All right. The truth of the matter is there's not nearly enough... there's not been enough evidence that has been acquired as to whether or not it is a gateway drug. Have you looked at the research that's been done?
That would
There's
mean
like mountains of it.
That would mean he would have to read, and that would mean he would have to be literate.
All right. It's a debate, but I want a lot more before I legalize it nationally.
A lot more what?
A lot more evidence, a lot more research, I guess. Want to make sure we know a lot more about the science behind it. Yes, but you have alcohol and cigarettes. So, yeah, fuck off. Biden, as he has throughout his time on the campaign trail, said he supports medical marijuana and insists the possession of the subject should not be a crime. That's because you're a fucking dingbat.
So you're a fence-sitting tosser is what you are.
But he also said Saturday that he thinks the decision to legalize it should be left up to individual states. Then you need to decriminalize it federally, you fuck nugget. I'm sorry. I have too many friends that have to hide. Like, we all know too many people that have to hide their shit still because of this federally crap. Decriminalize it federally, let the states handle it, but take it off the books as a Schedule 1 because it's federally a Schedule 1.
And just say that pot is the same as heroin.
And well, that was because it all came into at the same time in the same act of 70 or 67. There were 67, 60, 67, 70, and 73, I think, were the 3 times it was ratified. But yeah, fuck you. I have too many friends that still have records and shit because of this crap. Several of his top Democratic rivals in the race have thrown their support behind legalizing marijuana, which is currently classified as a Schedule 1 substance. Duh. Did I just say that? But which the Drug Enforcement Agency defines as drugs with no currently accepted medical use and a high potential for abuse. Now, other Schedule 1 drugs include heroin and LSD. And again, LSD shouldn't even be on there. Neither should mushrooms, which they are. People just don't want to have fun.
Nope.
Biden's campaign previously noted the former vice president would reschedule the substance as a Schedule 2 to aid in researching its health impacts. Dick.
So
don't vote for Biden.
So decriminalize it and make it a Schedule 2. You're halfway there. You're making it
just
Schedule 2.
Decriminalize it. Don't even if you decriminalize, you don't have to make it. It's no longer scheduled. Jeez, fuck it. Okay, here we go. Wow, we're just coming all across the weed news today. From Fox News. Like Fox News. Woman wearing fake pregnancy belly arrested in Argentina in failed pot smuggling attempt. Because weed smells, dummy. Would you like to read this one? No? Okay. A woman was arrested in Argentina this week for attempting to smuggle 9 pounds. Jesus Christ. How the fuck did you get 9 pounds in that? Did you say you were having quintuplets? 9 pounds is a lot. Have you ever seen what a pound? You've seen a 1 pound
Some
bag.
babies are 9 pounds.
I know I've shown you bags that are 1 pound.
Yeah.
Okay, I know you've seen them. Ha ha ha. Think of 9 of those, even the vac packed ones. Think of how big a vac packed 1 pound was. Well, we got those. Stack 9 of those and how big does your belly have to be? Because a false belly still attaches to you. When you have a 9 pound baby, it's going to your spine outwards, right?
Yeah.
So you have all that extra room. Now think of how big that baby actually is and then make 9 pounds. You have to vac seal it after it's been dried and pray there's no stems. So yeah. And no one takes that much time for packing and smuggling, not unless you've got a lot in it. A woman was arrested in Argentina this week for attempting to smuggle 9 pounds of marijuana inside a fake pregnancy bump. Argentina's Guadalajara, something Spanish that I can't even say, tweeted Wednesday. The unnamed woman was caught on a bus as she allegedly attempted to bring the drugs across the border into Chile. Which...
Oh my.
It's what I thought. It looks like a basketball.
Mm.
It's like I can see the back rounding on it. Like if you look here, it starts to round at the back next to her belly, so it looks like a little figure 8. That's just sad. Here, can I zoom this? There we go. I can zoom this. I can zoom this. Oh, right. Look, see, look. You can see where it rounds out right here. How's this even a pregnancy bump? It's like they tried to make it a pregnancy bump, but no. That's just like I've never seen. Like, what the fuck? This is killing me. Oh, it's too funny. Come on, shrink back down.
That's just. I wish I could see that.
Like, take one of the big brown bouncy balls and put it on your belly. That's pretty much what it is. An accomplice on the bus was also caught with marijuana inside his bag. See, that's the smarter way to do it. She made a belly out of paste, hid 15 cannabis bricks inside it, and faked a pregnancy before trying to take it from Mendoza to Santa Cruz. Argentina's Ministry for Security, Patricia Bullrich, wrote in a tweet. The pretend mom-to-be and her accomplice were arrested. And that's the end of the story.
That's insane.
Ay, Dios mío. Just read that one.
You live in the country of the GRC and you can't pronounce what is that?
I live in a country of GRC. What's
Look.
it?
Duck.
No, I cannot because I have no brain. Because I don't care. Vatican Youth Seminary scandal grows with new abuse claims. Oh, the Vatican's at it, touching again.
Yeah. God damn it, Vatican.
Well, you know that's never going to go away until like they're never. Even if they eliminate the celibacy thing that they put in 400 years ago, even if they eliminated that, it would still happen.
Yeah, because for some reason
it's a rite of passage for them.
Well, no, it's not just that. It's pedophilia is not just
a mental illness.
There's a thing that is fundamentally wrong with a pedophile's brain.
Yes, and there's only one solution. It's
why
a lead pill.
Those people tend to gravitate towards religious, probably because it's a position of power. So letting them get married, most pedophiles.
Well, a scandal over alleged sexual molestation and abuse at the Vatican's youth seminary is growing. Shocking. With more formal papal altar boys alleging inappropriate behavior by priests inside the Vatican walls. That's what you get for having your own city with your own police force. Lei, an Italian investigative television program, plans to air the new allegations Sunday. Oh, this is for rape. This is a TV thing. Vatican announced in September that the criminal prosecutor was seeking to indict a former senior seminarian and the then seriously. Story like this, and this is what you call, and then rector of the St. Pius X seminary on sexual abuse charges. Too easy to make jokes, too sad to make jokes, though. The announcement came 2 years after Lei Lin first featured former seminarians who alleged that senior seminarian priests touched them in naughty places. In the new program, yada yada, and a statement ahead of the program provided to the Associated Press, Vatican Press Office said a decision on whether to issue indictments on the original case was imminent. The statement said any new elements or evidence of other crimes that emerge would be considered by Vatican prosecutors in the new investigation. Case concerns the closed world of the St. Pius X Youth Seminary, located blah, blah, blah. Seminary is run by a small Italian religious order, the Opera Don Folci. The group was lashed out at allegations as mud and a violent attack on the church. No shit, really? The priest got caught doing bad things.
Deal with the backlash.
Like this guy. This is a weird one. So this is a local issue, kind of. Ontario man refused to accept he was mentally ill, but six lawyers later but 6 lawyers later is found not responsible for murdering his grandmother.
Good night, Gunfox.
Hi, God Fox. The case underlines the complexity of not criminally responsible defense and how the sickest defendants may be most at risk of being sent to prison, where they can be murdered by the other inmates. Actually, they really just get left alone. It's not like prison movies.
No.
unless you fucked a kid or did something to a kid, you're kind of left alone. They kind of don't give a shit. It's
Yeah.
Cameron Musadadid, or you have a name like that, shows up at a Toronto area hospital 4 years ago with a cut needed stitches, bruises, and a strange story. He said he had been attacked with a steak knife by his 70-year-old grandmother, forcing him into a life and death struggle that ended with when he strangled the woman with his legs.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Police eventually dismissed the tale as a fabrication and charged Musadadid, then 23, with first-degree murder. Because how would a 70-year-old try and murder someone with a steak knife?
And why would you?
Okay, I'm going to ask you this from the grandchild of a Portuguese woman. Did you try? And you're from Toronto, so did you try and take something she was cutting up before it was ready to go in the pot? Because that'll get you whacked, and you know it. Italian children will understand this too. You don't touch the food in the kitchen. Never touch the food in the kitchen. Do you understand? I smack you. I hit you with my slipper. But as evidence emerged that he suffered from a psychotic delusion in which his grandma was part of a plot by the Illuminati to assassinate him, the fake story raised an interesting question. Did it show that he knew the murder was morally wrong and therefore he could be convicted as a criminal and sent to prison?
I would say so.
Oh, no, the Illuminati bit's kind of neat. Could say she suddenly started talking in freaking Latin.
I would
pulled
say
out a Bible and a crucifix, and you had to defend yourself.
I would say if he's going to make sure that if he's going to make up this story, then he's demonstrating that he knows that he's done something wrong.
Stop moving. Okay, it's just you bouncing, shaking things. A judge answered the question this week, ruling that Musadadid was not criminally responsible for the slaying of Particus because of mental illness. Musadadid actually believed the cold-blooded murderer was warranted and made up the self-defense story so the police wouldn't think he was, quote, crazy.
Okay.
Concluded Justice DeLuca. I know that name. He's been in a few high-profile weird stories, including the what's his nuts, the van guy. That was the judge in that case, if I remember right.
The van guy.
Yeah, yes, the van guy. What's his name? The incel.
Oh,
that guy.
Okay.
The case underlines the complexity of the NCR defense and how the sickest defendants may be most at risk of being sent to prison rather than a psychiatric hospital. Well, yeah. 5 other lawyers. Why not a psychiatric prison? That would be better.
Yeah.
5 other lawyers have been filed before him. Oh, right. We got rid of those. That's why we have so many homeless that are insane. 5 other lawyers have been fired before him because they had merely raised the possibility of a mental health defense. He is a paradox. The more significant a person's mental disorder, the more likely it is for that same person to say, I don't want anybody to think there's anything wrong with me.
Yeah.
I did what I had to do. The chances of a miscarriage of justice increase the sicker your client is. Here's the first yawn. Who had 40 minutes in because you win. The case had quite a history with 2 trials just to determine Musadadid's mental fitness. He was very, very, very resistant to any idea that he suffered from a mental illness. I gather that every time the previous lawyer said to Mr. Musadadid, look, you need to be assessed. You need to explore the option. Bang, out the door the lawyer went. That makes sense.
Yep.
That's all we get.
Shall I go put the clothes in the dryer? The washing machine's done.
Unless you want to read this last story. Do you want to read this last story? You should read this last story. Go ahead, read the last
Hello,
story.
Mindy G.
Here, I'll even turn voiceover on for you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yes, no, not a problem. You get this wonderful Daily Mail story titled Vegan Couple Who Fed Their Children a Raw Vegetable Diet Starved Their 18-month-old son to death and had given him no food in a week when he was found weighing just 17 pounds. That's all you need to know. Kate can close the story.
That makes me sad.
All right, we'll close the story. Let's not end on a sad story. Let's end on a fun story.
Where's the Mortal Kombat story?
I'm looking for it. Move your hand. Vegans are terrible. That's more proof that vegans are shit. If you're a vegan, go away. Eat a steak. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so this is actually a Twitter thing. So Melina is being teased again.
It won't.
How long we been muted? Tell me not for long. We're back, right? Yeah, we're back. Should be back.
But it looks like we've been muted since. Oh, that's not a funny story, Costin. About 2 minutes.
Oh, the story about how my wheel fell off? Okay, yeah. Okay, so here's the simplest thing. I have my phone on me. I can show you guys the pictures. All right, yeah, we'll do that real quick. I'll take a few minutes to explain that. So I'm sure everyone wants to know what the hell happened. Wouldn't surprise me. Hang on, let me pull up the photos for you. Excuse me. All right. So, on Monday, as everyone knows, we had a wonderful, wonderful snowstorm that dropped like half a foot of snow on us overnight. Well, it still snowed during the day, and I still haven't gotten snow tires because I don't have $800. Let's face it. I'm still working on that, but business has been slow. And then on top of that, all these repairs have been needing to be done on my current vehicle. So what's been happening is I've been driving around. Well, I replaced my wheel bearing again on my passenger side and torqued it all down. But I was getting this weird vibration after I replaced my after I replaced everything. And I thought, and the mechanic was pretty sure that it was the driver's side wheel bearing going. Since we went to Twitter, so only for the Melina thing. That's fine. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so it was a little strange. So I replaced I ended up getting, so I got an alignment done, but there was still this weird, I thought it was just the alignment being out after I changed everything, which causing, your off camber, causing a weird vibration. Well, turns out that might not have been the problem after all, but doesn't matter. So Where's my nice shiny work I did? Where is it? Hello, photos load. So what ends up happening is Monday, I had a bad feeling. I didn't want to go out because the weather just looked like shit. I didn't take Logan to daycare because I knew it wasn't going to be a good idea. So I ended up turning in basically a 20 or a 15 for you guys, or which is a 40 for us. I went from a 40 to a 40. And I turned very slow, but my truck just would not continue the turn. So it kind of, as I'm turning, it just kind of didn't want to finish the turn just enough to where you just kind of tap the curb, just not even hard, just a like this. Basically just gracefully tapped it. Well, that was enough to, I think, aggravate a stress fracture in my steering knuckle. And if anybody saw my Twitter, that's what it ended up looking like when I did the drop. Let me just drop this into full frame here so you guys can see it better. Nope, that's the wrong one. We want that one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now the fun part is, so that's what we were dealing with there. That was what I got just from tapping it. Now, if you go back and you look at this, this one, right? Nope. That one? Yeah. So, come on. Rotate.
25 miles is 40 kilometers.
Okay, so 25. So I wasn't even going. Okay. So now if you look at this photo, shit. Okay. So if you look at this, the snowed ones is where I tapped. So if you look here, you'll see where the snow came off of that's how light I hit it. Just the snow fell off right there. Okay. So just the snow fell off. That's how little I hit it. And let's see if we got another one. Yeah. So if you look here on this one too, it's the same thing. Come on. It's the same kind of a thing. But anyway, so just enough. And that actually caused that. Now, what caused that was, I am pretty sure, okay, pretty sure is an understatement. I'm 100% sure now that, come on. I'm pretty damn sure that, you see this breakage right here? There we go. Right here is the, see if we can get a better look at it. So if you look at it there, that's actually where your caliper mounting bolt goes. So if you look down here in the bottom, where'd it go?
The control arm of your tire is broken.
No, that's not the control arm. That is the That is the steering knuckle. My control arms, my lower control arms are brand new. The steering knuckle actually snapped at the mounting bracket. So I ended up looking at it some more. And I got a little bit closer photos of it just to be sure once I got in. I looked at it real close. So you see there, that's the broken side of the caliper mounting bolt, where the caliper mounting bracket goes. I'm thinking that it was cracked. It was already cracked inside, like just micro cracks.
Yeah.
See, there's the break there if you look at it again. So right there. Now, fun part about that is so you can actually get a really good view of it through that one there, that photo. So that is what actually caused the breakage. Now I'm thinking that, so there's, drove the CV axle right out, just completely shit on it. Both sides, CV boots toast on the wheel side. Bent out my strut tower. My nice new struts. I'm hoping I maybe they were able to place it, maybe they weren't, but this is all Moog. Like this is all semi-decent parts. But yeah, so kind of sucked.
Very much so.
150 in tows a piece. He's picture of his cell phone arm. it's an S10, so it's also like a super clear picture too. So, but yeah, yeah. So that's basically that. And there's Ninja playing dead on the bathtub.
That's an overzealous machinist heating that up when they did the boring operation, says Duck Dog.
Nah, it's cast aluminum. That's what that is. That's some cast aluminum bullshit.
Jesus, did you kiss a concrete wall or something?
No, literally, I tapped. I'll show you again. I'll show you guys again where I tapped. This was a 2-inch curb that I gracefully skidded into. And I'm not even exaggerating that. It was literally, I was turning very slow. So that's the damage that was done. And it just, oh. But all I did was, this is a curb. And if you look, I'll even zoom in for you. It snowed a little bit before I took the pictures, but those little brown chunks, that's all that fell off. I hit a 2-inch high curb. And that was it. It was bullshit. Then it took me 2 hours to get the damn tow truck because there were also 200 accidents that day in the region.
Yep.
This didn't show my VIN number. There's the Ghastly pumpkin. That's what won me the gift card.
Oh, did you clear that up with Ghastly?
Oh shit, I gotta message him. Right. Okay, so yeah.
So that's why we've kind of been that's why I've kind of started being a bit more of a shill.
Old control arm versus new control arm.
I'm really trying to get some traction on that GoFundMe. So it's and that's
Speak up,
why
don't
I've
stutter.
been pushing. That's why I've been pushing the Streamlabs and the GoFundMe so much, because this has all kind of hit us one after the other. Like right after we found out that I'm losing $400 a month.
That's just because of an argument between the government, but we're getting that sorted out. But don't worry about it. No, though, it's just weird. It's
I'm gonna actually start. I've decided I'm going to slowly try and implement doing more video stuff.
And now I'm stuck with a Canyonero.
I'm gonna try it and start off with just once a week, do a video where I go through a few posts on Reddit Blind, because there is a Reddit Blind thread. And I'm going to pick both the good, actual, genuine questions and the absolutely retarded ones. And I'm going to give my response, and then I'm going to read a few of the comments that have been posted. And I'm going to hopefully get it recorded through OBS so that you guys can read along with what I'm reading, because I know that that's helpful. So,
Ida, are you okay? You sound like you're getting tired. You sound tired. But I will say this.
Stop being afraid of the shillage, BP, says Costin. You make great content.
It's not really the afraid of the shill and the Streamlabs and stuff. It's more of the GoFundMe pushing, because it's, if you look at like the bullshit surrounding most GoFundMes is hilarious. I've been getting hooked into watching like iDubbbz used to do it, and like Daniel Ebertson from Slopes Games Rooms. They all do the kick scammers. Like they all go like the GoFundMe scammers and stuff. And a lot of these people are doing like fake funerals, fake weddings, fake deaths. It's like, holy fuck, people. It's sad.
There have been, like, it's just we just want to make sure that everybody knows that, what they donate and everything is, appreciated and being spent the way we've said it would be spent. So that's all. That's all we want to do.
But yeah,
we're too honest for our own good sometimes, I think. But
That's the big problem we have, and but it's also kept us out of a lot of heat.
Yep, that's true.
But yeah. What about you people? What do you got to want? What do you people want to know? We got what? 2 minutes left. So come on, shoot a question. Let's go. Chop chop. Come on. Out with the information you people want from us. Let's go.
Are you going to bed after this, or are you gonna go yell at Trippy for a little bit?
I am tired. But this is still the most disgusting. Does the audio work?
Those are not my hairs.
So I found this is how dirty this fucking truck is I got.
This is kind of a grody truck.
That's funny.
This is how it was given to me.
Go donate to my GoFundMe and nurse my crack addiction, please. Exactly, Mandy. Check your logic. You would be surprised at how many
Thousands.
we've even read a couple of stories recently. There was a woman who was arrested for fraud because she got about $10,000 for faking cancer.
Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, let's go with an oldie.
You're good to go.
There you go, everyone. Let's go with an oldie before we leave. Me shooting an M4. That wasn't me, that last one, I promise. All right.
You're good to go.
So don't forget tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Central, Coffee Stream will be back on, and I think Logan will be good to go back to daycare.
He's going back to school tomorrow.
week.
They called me. They asked for him to come back, so we'll send the plague-ridden child in.
Well, he's been coughing less,
Yeah.
so it'll be back to normal.
Well,
tomorrow.
check. These are things I don't put on her computer because she doesn't need them. So, all right, let's go.
Also, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Minions in half an hour, Trippy Cast right now. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Don't forget noon.
Yes.
No.
Okay, stop.
No.
Stop it.
No.